In the technology sector, a unicorn is a private startup company worth more than $1 billion. Well, as the startup nation, Israel is one of the leading countries in the world for these businesses. Joshua Swanson brings us the story from Tel Aviv.
Even in a time of war, Israel's economy continues to surprise the world. The nation's tech sector, known as the startup nation, has proven remarkably resilient, driven by innovation, determination, and faith in the future.
The Israeli economy is very strong. I have terrific confidence in it. It weathered two economic crises, the Corona crisis and the two-year war, where we have an enormous amount of investments. People are coming, and they'll continue to come.
Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's confidence is shared by countless investors who continue to put money in Israel's tech. The TA 125 index, Israel's stock market benchmark, is up 55% in the last 12 months. Entrepreneur and investor Michael Furtick believes this performance is nothing short of historic. He points to Israel's privately held startups worth more than $1 billion, known as unicorns.
Whatever your faith is, this is the moment when you're going to see a renaissance flourishing from this moment on, this day, this exact moment on, as you've never seen before in the history of Israel. Right now, if you balance them, if you take a weight of measures, Israel has as many unicorn exits as Europe. Okay? So one Israel's worth all of Western Europe combined.
Innovators like Elad Raz, CEO of Next Silicon, are stepping into this moment driven by years of development and strengthened through key partnerships in the U.S.
I'm a technologist. I'm a software engineer. I had a brilliant idea that I didn't even know which direction to take it, but I said to myself, this is what I want to innovate. This is what I want to do. So I set up a goal, start running with that. Fast forward 8 years later, we are building supercomputers with the NSA.
Next Silicon is helping put Israel on the map for next-generation computing with the Torah as their secret weapon.
We find a new way to accelerate code like nowhere existed before in history. We find a new way to accelerate AI and machine learning, those AI factory, in a smart way.
What is it about this city, Israelis in general, that brings about so many unicorns?
Look, since the inception of the Israeli state, when multinationals, even before the startup scenes, Motorola Solution, IBM, Intel that started in 1974, the chip on your phone, the Apple Silicon, is developed here. The amount of innovation that happens here, the amount of talent, is insane. And I think that part of it is from the Jewish tradition, to teach the kids, to learn the Torah, to learn the Gemara, like to be highly educated. That's what made Israel so unique.
The U.S.-Israel connection remains vital. America's venture capital continues to fuel the innovation coming from this land. When did you first start investing in Israel?
2015, I started investing in Israel.
How many companies have you invested in Israel?
14, 15 in Israel, yeah.
All right, outside of founding Reputation.com, you have a VC firm. That firm is invested in how many companies?
About 65.
That's a large percent of your portfolio that's here.
Yes, and intentionally so. I think Israel is going to be an enormously important part of any serious investor's portfolio. I'm a very public Zionist. I'm a very overt Zionist, but I don't invest here because I'm a Zionist. I invest here because I'm a capitalist. It's impossible for this Israeli people to do what they do without some help. And I know it's not controversial. It's fact. It's objectively observable. They do it every day with fewer resources, all the challenges and war and enemies and living in a jungle surrounded by a jungle of enemies. On October 7th, we all know that Israel came under savage attack from a group of people who are against civilization and everything we represent. And on October 9th, 2 days later, I was publicly announcing that I'm going to invest more in Israel. There is no population that's more resilient, more forward-thinking, more self-reliant, more relentlessly optimistic than Israelis. And they're doing it in the face of all this difficulty. People say, Michael, why do you keep doing it? And I say, well, there's the reason on the ground, which is I'm here to make money. So there's also, there's a reason from up top. And we believe in both.
Give me a prediction. Over the next 2 years, what is the world going to see coming out of Israel?
We are going to see decacorns, which means startups that worth more than $10 billion. We are going to see companies building large innovation where the headquarters are here in Israel. We have a way to build real businesses that change the world.
Joshua Swanson reporting from Tel Aviv for CBN News.
Well, in the middle of the war, real businesses being built that will change the world. A fulfillment of what every Israeli will tell you. What are we here for? What is our purpose? And they'll tell you whether they're religious or they're secular. We're here to be a light to the nations. That is a fulfillment of the prophecy of Isaiah, that I will make you a light to the nations. And you hear it again and again and again in Israel. In spite of all the anti-Semitism, in spite of all the terrorism, in spite of all the battles, here they are saying, we're going to change the world. We're going to make the world a better place. That's a story you're not likely to see anywhere else, but here we're here to tell you the wonderful stories of the modern state of Israel, the startup nation, the genius of Israel, their very culture producing an incredible amount of talent and idea and innovation. It's wonderful to see. It's wonderful to see how God is blessing Israel.